literally put this on my vision board, right? That's real nasty of you to say something like that.
I'm not setting it. I'm not. So, we Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But either way it go, it is what it is. But
Okay, to conduct myself in a certain way, and I'm thinking, baby, the way Erica was acting, standing on somebody's couch,
absolutely deserve with them feet looking like that.
right?
Just again, you don't have room. Now, I also feel like this. People are saying, well, what about the hypocrisy?
Oh my goodness.
Well, hello everyone, and happy hump day. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Hey, happy hump day. Okay, y'all know I gotta be extra. What up, everybody? Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Hope you guys are doing well and having an amazing day. Listen, for those that may not be having the best day, listen, you're gonna be able to get through it. I promise you, it's gonna be all good. Listen, I am running on team no sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know what? Since I'm sitting here, let's go ahead and talk about the breaking news that we just received from the Jasmine brand child. They saying that the RHOA producers is receiving death threats allegedly. Now we know all about the death threats, okay, honey? Yes, we're gonna talk about it. Then not only that, honey, they are saying only 3 housewives. Interestingly enough, I haven't gotten it downloaded yet. But they're saying that the possible 3 housewives could be, it's not the three, well, one of them is pictured, but they're saying possibly it could be uh 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 Sheree, Candy, and Kenya. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think that that's true. Okay, so everything that we talk about is gonna be alleged. All right. Again, we don't know anything set in stone until they start sending them contracts out, baby. Until them contracts is sent out, until them checks is signed, baby, everything is going to be alleged, honey. Until we see how it's gonna work out on the big screen, everything's gonna be alleged, honey. Okay, but we're gonna get into it. But y'all know I got manners and I gotta speak to y'all. What's up, Simply Elegant One? What's going on, Shar? What's up, Mia? What's up, Louisiana Chick? And I can take it that you guys can hear me well. Can you guys hear me all right? What's up, Mia? Louisiana Chick, Miss Vernita is in the house. Prosperity the Girl 40 is in the house. What's up, sis? Aquarius, the only real sign. Girl, I had to do a hair flip on your name. Okay, hair flip. You can't see me right now, but I had to do a hair flip on your name about the Aquarius. It's funny. Uh, let's see what's up in here. Mia, Denise, how you doing? Let's see. Are all of the ladies from RHOA going to BravoCon? Yes, yes. At least as far as the names that I've seen, yes. All of RHOA, Married to Medicine, and well, the only person that I don't think name was on the Married to Medicine list was Phaedra. She wasn't on the Married to Medicine list, nor was she wasn't on the list, period. But she wasn't on the Married to Medicine list, nor the Ultimate Girls Trip list either. What's up, Coach Leslie? How are you doing? How are you doing? Listen, before we get into everything, hey, Symmetry, how are you? Before we get into everything, you guys know how we do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bang the notification bell. All right. But listen, y'all go ahead and bless the platform. Bless the platform. Um, you guys know the Cash App and the Venmo, and it goes right back into the channel. Definitely needed and appreciated here. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. So let's get into some things. All right. So previously, it was reported from Love B. Scott. All right. It was reported from Love B. Scott that there would be a official cast shakeup. Okay. Meaning a full reboot. In case if you guys do not know, Roni, Real Housewives of New York, they had some allegations against them back during season 13 when Ebony K. Williams was on. And a lot of people feel like there was some racial some stuff that had to do with race behind the scenes, right? Some about something Ramona said. And so the cop out and easiest way was for production not to produce any type of reunion, not to produce any type of anything, right? So what that did is it led to a Roni reboot. Now they had announced the reboot, but then we get to see these ladies at BravoCon last year. Now, here's the thing. You guys know that RHOA's casting was in shambles during season right before season 13, right? Remember, there were so many articles about the casting being in shambles for season 13. They pulled season 13 off with Drew, Candy, Cynthia, Portia. Who else was there? Kenya, Latoya, Ali was a friend, and but you know, 13 was supposed to be shambles, right? Then we get 14. Then we hear Sheree coming back. Why is she by Sheree coming back? Girl, we don't know. The only housewife that I know that has been hired and fired so many times. Okay, we get Sheree back. We're still trying to figure out why. You got this same Tyrone storyline. Um, he stood you up, all this kind of stuff. Then you come into season 15 trying to fool us with Martell, okay, making us believe that you just done had all these immaculate parties and honey, you just do it big. Sheree just known for doing it big. Girl, the only thing big is the I mean the chateau. That's the only thing big. Everything else, girl, it I've never known Sheree, and I'm still no one is able to provide me with receipts. But why was people saying, yeah, this is truly in Sheree fashion? You know, Sheree always put on good events. Where? Where? Y'all stop that. This last event that Sheree put on was probably the best event that I've seen. But Sheree ain't known for just throwing no just ooh. Oh my gosh, Sheree, I want you to always throw my event. I always want to make sure that they capture production captures every event that you do because you just is that girl. No. Okay. Anyway, Sheree comes back. Um, we ain't really here for it, right? So before season 15 comes out, you know that the ladies do their interviews. Oh, you know, it's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a good season. Only for a whole bunch of stuff to be cut, a whole bunch of stuff to just be taken out and all kind of stuff. I hate to bring up my friend right now. I do. I hate to bring up my friend right now, but I got to do this because see the peoples be talking crazy in them comments on Twitter and on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to show y'all. And again, I hate to bring my friend in this. He know I love him though. He know I love him. Okay, listen. I don't know if y'all remember this. Anyway, y'all seeing my hot topic thing here. This is what y'all seeing. So Eric Fuller, we found out is a producer on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, for Truly Original. And he's on Potomac. He's on Atlanta, right? So Jeremy had called this out prior to I think it was like the first episode of the season. Jeremy called this out. And he said, Eric Fuller, you are the producer. So you're on a team of producers. Okay, we get that. We get that you're not solely responsible for everything that goes down, but you have something to do with it. Okay, you're on that team of people that is bringing us the entertainment, and y'all can't make us. Y'all can't fool us. producers set up scenes. Eric, girl, I want you to get out of our face because we not stupid. And I don't know if the network told you maybe to come out and do this or what, but you sound dumb. So anyway, Jeremy told us then that he's single-handedly destroying all of the black franchises, and it's about time to discuss Eric's last lackluster performance. Not just Eric, but everybody on the production team, period. So we got to pull out the receipts. This has been said multiple times by multiple different people. Okay. Then you see right here, you see Eric decides to respond. Well, I be damned. This is news to me. Girl, it's not news to you. Okay. And also, too, let's be completely clear. Let's be completely clear. We're gonna get into the whole death threat thing because y'all know I don't go up for that type of stuff. We definitely gonna talk about it. We are definitely going to talk about it. I don't go up for the whole death threat stuff. It is played out. It's old. Y'all need to cut it out. It ain't that deep. Okay. None of these people are going to the bathroom with you and wiping your ass with you. Okay. Ain't none of these people doing that. So leave the death threats alone. It ain't that deep. Okay. Because these people do not sign our checks. So I don't understand what's the death threats for. Now we're gonna get into what I think something is going on when we come with the death threats. I don't condone those, but I have my thoughts on all that stuff. All right. So getting back to this, in case if you guys don't see this, this is on the left hand side. Eric Fuller posted to his Instagram or posted it to his story saying, I am not an editor. I do not make casting decisions. I don't choose what scenes make it or not. And if you're going to come for me for what I'm responsible for. What you responsible for then, Eric, girl? And no, you may not be responsible for setting up these scenes or what scenes make it and what don't make it, but you are responsible for setting up the scenes. That's what the producers do. You got your scene run. I mean, you got your showrunner. You do have producers that help set up scenes, but you are their individual producers, which means that you push their storyline. You push whatever they bring. Eric, stop playing with us. We're not stupid, girl. We're not dumb. And see, the only reason why you said this was because of the backlash. But you've been getting backlash really once they found out about you on Potomac last season. That's the true tea. They been peeped you. People are just now coming out to say something about it, but people been them peeped you. They done peeped your game. And no, it ain't just Eric that is responsible. And I think when he posted this, he wanted people to think that he was solely responsible for all of this stuff. No one said that. But we do know that you are a producer and you are a part of a team that is responsible for what we got in season 15, period. There is absolutely no other way to look at that. So, girl, you thought this was a flex, you thought this was something, but it really wasn't. Because people are questioning, what do you do then? Do you just walk around with them headphones looking goofy all day? What you do? What do you do? You walk around from cameraman to cameraman looking goofy all day? What are you doing? What are you doing, Eric? You're an executive producer, you're a part of the production team. You are responsible for what we see. You are responsible along with all the rest of the producers that was on the season. And also, too, y'all, I found out something, but I kind of already told you guys this. I, what I did find out is that the reunion producers typically are not the same as the showrunner producers for the season, meaning sometimes they may bring somebody back in to do the reunion, to produce the reunion, to give more views. That would be my thought. Not a different production company, but they have somebody different coming in helping fix, I mean, with the production, allegedly. Okay. So this is my thoughts. They're saying allegedly there's a housewife page on Instagram. I saw this in Scotty's videos. Shout out to Scotty. And I also saw this in DJ Richie Scott's video. I believe the Instagram page is ATL Housewives or something like that. They're saying that the ladies knew about the shakeup prior to the reunion. I believe it too. Kenya's interview with Carlos King was very telling because in that interview she said a couple of things. Now I want to be clear. Also, shout out to the house of Aaron. He did an interview with Monyetta yesterday. But I gotta check y'all when y'all ain't right. Okay. In that interview, this goes back to Kenya's interview as well. Because she said that she wanted to talk about what some of the things that Kenya said. So Kenya said that she was referring to Marlo when she said this because she said she hinted at the fact that, oh, the fans better be careful what they ask for because they did this with Marlo, and look at Marlo. Marlo now has a peach. Okay. She also stated that Marlo was a prime example on why you don't make a friend of the show a peach holder. Okay, so Monyetta thought that that shade was directed toward her. Since the shade wasn't directed towards you, the shade was fully, really honestly for Marlo. It wasn't really for you. The only thing that I didn't really care for was the fact that we didn't reiterate that when Kenya said that in her interview, she was talking about Marlo. But she also stated this. She said, be careful what you ask for, meaning, well, I'm not going to say meaning, but she hinted at the fact that maybe she did know something about a reboot, or maybe they have heard rumbles in the jungles about it, or people talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Um, But it's funny that the Jasmine brand posted this, but the ATL Housewives posted yesterday that some of the ladies would be staying and some of the ladies knew what was going on. So we about to get into this Jasmine brand report. Hold on, y'all. Well, I hit that like button. It's 120 people up in here. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you was not subscribed. Also, check out my other videos earlier, honey. I did a video on Miss Funky Dineva, honey. They have a petition out to get Miss Funky Dineva removed from Fox Soul. Okay. They the goal was 1,000 signatures, and I believe there are over 1,000 signatures. If you want to sign that petition, it is in the description box of that actual video. We talked about Boosie. Now I do need to do an update. I see Boosie responded and the daughter responded. Lord have mercy. They gonna keep on going back and forth, and I feel like just me. It's just me talking. Keep this stuff off the internet. It's too deep. It's going too deep. It's going too deep. Boosie done got on the internet and then confirmed pretty much that he done told his daughter several times that he gonna allegedly black her eye. Get it off the internet. Y'all doing the most. And it's actually very irritating and it's very disgusting coming from a person like Boosie. Stop it. Then we talked about Tamika. Tamika gave us an update about her and her sister's relationship, her and her mama's relationship. And then she also gave us an update about that alleged, sex tape. Okay. Stating, honey, she went all into details about how her husband, how she went up in a room in the closet or whatever and saw all these tapes, and baby, she watched every last one of his tapes. Girl, not doing it. It don't never get that deep. Because girl, I don't want you. Listen, y'all, I'ma just keep it all the way 100 with y'all because I'm a real one. Girl, I want to see what nobody else can do. Okay, when we do it, baby, I need it to be an experience, honey. I don't need to be clocking what you're doing. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Um, Correction Officer 101. I am not counseling Dineva. I don't. Well, that's a choice. That's definitely a choice. Um. Funky makes the show, in my opinion. That could be very well true. That could be very well true. But the people want him held responsible for what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I think respectfully, if y'all ain't gonna sign, then you're not gonna sign. But there are some people that just feel a way about him, and there's a slew of people who feel as though it's a pattern and it's something that we've seen over and over again, and they want something done about it. I can't be mad at them. Would I support it? Maybe not, but I actually don't support petitions. I think I've only signed one petition in my lifetime, and that was in regards to I can't even remember. I think it had something to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I can't remember though. But y'all can do whatever y'all want to. I feel like petitions don't work. But hey, I don't want to stop nobody else from doing it. So that's why I'm fair. I'm pretty fair. I'm very fair. I put it out there. You make the decision if you want to sign it or not. That's just how I feel. Um, we're not gonna mention other content creators that ain't on the screen. Please, respectfully, okay? Because that person is not on the thumbnail, and I don't want no stuff. Okay, so let's kind of chime out talking about other content creators or just the people who is on here. You signed two because we shared the one for Shaquilla. Oh yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But just in my personal opinion, I don't think they work. Hey Brittany, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? No, it's not that serious. Y'all have heard worse from your favorite artist, commentator, and still support them. I agree. I do agree with that part. Um do Okay, so let me just go ahead and be honest on how I feel. How I feel about the situation. I think when it comes to Funky Dineva, and again, I'm trying to be fair. There has been a pattern that Funky Dineva has presented to a lot of people, and so there are people some just ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Do I think that he solely should be canceled? No, I don't. I don't. But I will say that there's a pattern of him doing this same thing, and I don't know what exactly it might take to get him to stop the pattern. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I really don't. And I don't like what he said. I don't. I don't. I drug him for what he said. But just in my opinion, I if they get rid of Funky Don Diva over there on the Fox, so y'all really think Al Reynolds and Claudia Jordan can keep the show going? And this is just speaking real facts. If they're gonna keep it, they're gonna keep it. If they decide to change up his contract, they decide to change up his contract. Now they're supposed to be on some little hiatus right now, which means that probably some changes are going to be made. But I do not think that they are going to get rid of Funky Donnie. I don't. Do he need to be held responsible for his remarks? Absolutely. But I just solely don't believe that Al and Claudia are going to be able to carry that show. I believe if Funky Dineva leave, it's gone. He will cancel himself. Um, he needs to be mindful of his sayings. I agree. I agree. And again, when you're on a platform like that, and y'all know me, I'm not taking nobody's what's the name away. But on a platform like that, you have to be absolutely careful with some of the things that you say. And that's just out of respect, right? Because not only is it you on the show, but you also have other people that are co-hosting this with you. And you know, you just gotta be careful. But for me, I don't I don't personally watch Funky Dineva on the side. I'm not subscribed. Um, he turned me off months and months ago. I didn't like how he came at Monique from Love After Lockup. I didn't. I mean, he called Mel all out of her name as well, but it was the Monique Love After Lockup situation. And what I didn't like about that was that you had people trying to justify that because Monique was not attractive to them. It doesn't make it right. And you can't get out here and say that because somebody is the size that they are, that's the reason why don't nobody want them or why they can only get certain people or whatever the case may be. I feel like all of that stuff, it ain't necessary, yo. You can give your opinion about somebody, but to do all of that, that's literally fat shaming. And I'm not here for when Funky Don even do that stuff. I'm not here for when nobody do it. Period. You know? So that's just how I feel about it. I also feel like you do have to be careful because you don't know when somebody is on the verge of, you know, we just got through talking about dragging Courtney for being on Candy's platform for doing what she did. So, it all goes in the same realm to me, if you ask me. Mm. So that's just how I put that. I'll just put it that way. I don't agree with nothing. And again, I just don't watch. I don't agree, I don't watch. That's just how I feel. And to be completely honest, I stopped watching Fox Soul back. Ooh, it's been a minute. I'm trying to remember. Also, what turned me off with Funky Dineva too was him talking about Shanquilla's mother. I didn't like that. You don't ever get the opportunity to get on the platform and say that someone is not grieving hard enough or not grieving how you think that they should grieve. That was another thing that just was irritating to me. So, folks got to realize that what they were overlooked, others have the right to draw the line there. Everybody don't want to keep listening to negativity and foolery, and I can agree with that too. I think it's gonna go both ways. You're gonna have people. You have people who's on the side of Funky Dineva, and you have people who's not on the side of Funky Dineva. So my only thing again is stop the pattern. Stop the pattern. What Iana be saying? Iana Van Zant be saying? She's here to interrupt the pattern. That's what we need to do. We need to interrupt the pattern. All right. Um, that kind of got a little further because that ain't what the topic of this video was, but I wanted to encourage you guys to watch that video. And then I also did another video on Mama D receiving a cease and desist from Bambi, honey. I guess she thought Mama D was gonna be scared and shut up and stop talking. Girl, Mama D got her contradicting herself in one breath. She sent up saying, the girls, go visit www.com the real Mama D to get your eyelashes, honey, because the girls they were fighting and they didn't have the eyelashes on that. She said all that in the video, then come back in another video and say that and say that Bambi that her grandkids need their mama and their daddy. Girl, how you gonna do that? How you gonna get online, dog your daughter-in-law out, only to say that your grandkids need their mama? I don't want her to go to jail. Girl, let's just be very clear. Your grandkids are gonna get old enough to see exactly what their grandmama said about their mama online. Period. And they're gonna see what their mama said about their sister. They gonna see what their mama said about their sister mama. They gonna see all that stuff. So y'all can hang it up. All right. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Now, again, this is according to the Jasmine brand. So I'm gonna keep my alleged banner down there at the bottom. We have jumped back into the Housewives. It's almost 200 people in the room, so please make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in here. It's only the respectful thing to do, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, show some love to the channel. Show some love. Show some love. Okay, hold on one second. I'm getting ready to share my screen and then we're gonna get into it. Yeah, listen, y'all, I try to be fair when it comes to these people. When it comes to all this, I try to be fair. I really do. Um, and listen, I drag Funky and still got a drag. Y'all gonna see in tomorrow's episode of Hot Topics. I just gave y'all a little tea. But yeah, I dragged. Okay. Okay, so let's remove this thumbnail and let's get into it, child. All right, now this is being reported by the Jasmine brand. Are you ready to see a major shakeup in Atlanta? The Jasmine brand exclusively reports that there's a strong chance that the Real Housewives of Atlanta will look different for next season. As you may already know, the popular reality series recently wrapped season 15 and is gearing up to air their reunion special despite the current season seemingly having a strong main cast. Drew Sidora, Marlo Hampton, Sonya Richards Ross, Kenya Moore, Candy Burris, Sheree Whitfield, and bringing in OGs Deshaun Snow. Look around, everybody on mute. That's Deshaun right there, y'all. Lisa Wu and Kim Zolciak, who is getting on my nerves. Her and Cora, absolutely. And as guests, it seems that viewers struggle to connect with the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies this year. Reportedly, the 2023 run of the reality series received bad reviews from the public, and many watchers calling out peach holders and producers for lackluster storylines and underwhelming drama. According to our sources, some of the critics have taken things a bit too far and even allegedly sent death threats to the series producers. Now, this week, a report from Love B. Scott claimed that production will replace the entire main cast of the series. Insiders close to the Bravo show have confirmed that the Jasmine brand exclusively oh, I'm sorry, have confirmed with the Jasmine brand exclusively that viewers can expect to see new faces next season. However, some of the current Atlanta ladies will be returning as well. Now, producers will likely keep two to three current housewives and recast the remaining slots with new women. Now, honey, it's speculated that Kenya Moore and Candy Burris and possibly Sheree Whitfield will be offered contracts for season 16. Now, it is also important to note that Bravo has addressed rumors that the network plans to change the entire cast and said nothing officially has been decided. Now, as far as the new peach holders, go. Sources tell us that the viewers shouldn't expect to see any well known celebrities, and instead, production will use the opportunity to introduce new socialites to the world. Allegedly, this is because the series doesn't have the budget to cover big name Atlanta based stars, which is why I don't believe Candy is coming back. I'm just being honest, y'all. I said this yesterday. And listen, this is just my opinion. Be wrong. I don't believe Kenya or Candy is coming back. This is just my opinion here. I believe Candy got Candy in the gang, so Candy can focus on Candy in the gang. Clearly, Candy and everybody has said it in all their videos. Candy has a great uh 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 relationship with the network. So I mean, and I could possibly see her coming in, but we do gotta realize that Kendi is one of the highest paid housewives. And what it looks like to me, in the report that we read yesterday, I told y'all the biggest mistake that they are looking for is going out and finding people, other famous people. My Here's my thing. If we gonna do it, you gonna leave two or three there, right? Base the friendships off of the ladies that you have there. We need real, authentic friendships. Don't bring nobody in like Courtney because Courtney is whack. Courtney is whack, in my opinion. We don't need nobody like Courtney. Build friendships around the whoever you have as an anchor to this show. This is the reason why they wanted Sheree. They planted Sheree to be the anchor of the show, and it did not work out. It didn't work out. So again, just me. I said keep Drew. I know a lot of y'all don't like Drew, but I said keep Drew. I say keep Drew. And if I gotta choose, some of y'all not gonna like this, but I say keep Kenya. Keep Drew and Kenya. Build it around them two. Y'all, I'm not saying Candy born or anything, but I think just honestly speaking, Candy's time is up. To be honest, Kenya's time is up. But I feel like if you keep those, really them two, Kenya and Drew, and build friendships around that, that's why the show is not authentic, y'all. When Housewives started with a group of women that knew each other and that were friends. Yeah, you're gonna have your up and down with your friends, but if you're gonna sit out here and play like you don't know these people, Mayetta say she been knowing Sheree just as long as she been knowing Candy. If you leave it up to Sheree and her confessional, she make it seem like she don't know nothing about money yet. I say, wait, hold on. Keep Drew, Candy, and Kenya. Okay, I can see that. I say either keep all of the girls or cancel. It's pretty much over anyways, and a reboot won't save it. Ronnie's ratings aren't great. So, well, my thing is this. I think Roni's ratings are doing decent. They're doing decent for some ladies that we do not know. They're getting over 500,000 viewers on a Sunday, which I think is good because here you have Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is on their fourth season now. They didn't get past what 600 and maybe 50,000 viewers just this last season for them. And this last season was one of their hottest seasons because of the whole Jen Shaw situation. So I think it's as far as the reboot, the NYC reboot. I think it'll work. It'll come together, right? It'll come together. I think people just got to get to know the ladies, but they're doing decent. I mean, people saying it's a flop, but then people also saying bring Carlos King back, and Bell Collective is over here flopping. Love and Marriage Huntsville ain't getting it like that. I mean, we just if we just gonna be honest, we don't know where DC is at. It ain't getting it like that either. So my thing is this. I said it yesterday. I'm not really here, again, this is a situation that I'm twerking on the fence with. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am twerking on the fence with, but I feel like again, if you keep two or three strong people, bring in real friendships surrounding them, and then it won't be all these manufactured and made up beefs because that gets old and people see that stuff. Okay, like for instance, if that was the case, we wouldn't have a situation that linger on. There was no reason, and I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100. There was no reason, in my opinion, that the Candy and Marlo situation with the storyline as far as this whole cousin thing, there was no way that that should have went on almost 8 episodes, honey. Yeah, I heard somebody say that too, Denise, but I don't know how true that is. Again, yeah, and y'all gotta realize when y'all listen to people, we don't know factual because I've also heard that they start filming next month. So it's up in the air. Um, I've heard several different things when it comes to Candy in the game. The pinpoint is that she got Candy in the game back when she was really hurt on Amazon Live when they told her that it was canceled. And then all of a sudden it's back. So for me, I think that Candy in the Gang is gonna be. And let me just say this: I've said this several times. Candy in the Gang actually has the potential to be. Y'all may say I'm wrong for saying this, but I think Candy in the Gang, had it been done right, had all of the same amount of things been put into it, Candy in the Gang could have been successful like Vanderpump Rules. It could have been a Atlanta black mecha version of Vanderpump Rules. We seen where Vanderpump is. I mean, I'm just saying it could have been real good. Um, so I'm hoping that when they come in, they structure it into something that could be longevity for those employees that she has there and for herself. But again, I think Candy is good. I've said that time and time again. Candy is good. But I think Candy in the Gang has the potential of being something because I enjoyed the cast of Candy in the Gang. No lie. And if I could be honest with you, I like Candy in the Gang better than I like. Now that's gonna start the mess. So let me shut up. Ooh, that's messy. I ain't gonna say that. I can't say that because ooh, that's messy. That is messy. What I was about to say. I can watch on without wanting to throw something at my TV, pull my hair out. Yeah, I think they need to leave Carlos King where he at. Carlos King has already built the empire that he's building on his own. And you don't need to come back over here. And as I stated too, because a lot of y'all, maybe y'all didn't hear my video yesterday, but I'm gonna say it in this video. And again, these are just my opinions, and we ain't got to fall out about our opinions, okay? But I don't think people were saying people saw, I guess, a story of Mariah and Nene. Oh, yeah, you need to create a love and marriage Atlanta. Why? Why? Honestly, why would y'all want someone like Nene and Mariah are both powerhouses? And say what you want. Mariah has some moments that I don't agree with. Nene has some moments that I don't agree with, but they are powerhouse reality stars, right? Why would you create a Love and Marriage Atlanta and have them star in Love and Marriage Atlanta and leave? Literally, do you understand that that's going to leave Huntsville, Detroit, DC? It's going to leave all of them in the dust. If you do that, that is literally going to slay on network and it's going to leave them in the dust. So I don't really think that that is the thing. Um, I just don't. Just don't keep any one of them. Get a brand new cast with people we've never seen. But I think Denise, what they're saying is you can't do that in Atlanta like you've done that in New York. New York was easier probably to scout out women um to be on the show. But what they're saying for Atlanta is hard to do that. Which and I can see why. I can see why it's hard. And then you also got to remember too, a lot of these people that's been in Atlanta that's been in reality TV, honey, they don't been in reality TV. They done been on Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood Exes, uh, 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 Marriage Boot Camp, all these shows. So everybody in Atlanta has already seemed like been on reality TV. That I guess they want to do reality TV by the sound of it. But people seem to be invested, but people do seem to be invested in the Kim and Cordial. I was invested in it before, but I feel like now they playing in our face. I'm sick of it. But I actually told everybody before I agree it would be good to, and y'all gotta hear me out. It would be good to see Nene and Mariah back on TV. But I don't think that it would be good, and I don't think it would be fair. Because regardless of how I feel about anybody on the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, regardless of how I feel about anybody on the Bell Collective cast, no matter how I feel about these people on these Love and Marriage franchises, right? At the end of the day, they still got to feed their family. And not only that, they still bringing us TV. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying when it comes to Mariah and Nene, I'm not saying don't bring them back on TV. They're TV gold. But I feel like if you bring them to something that's already established, it's literally going to put everybody that's on that show on the back burner. That's already on the Love and Marriage show. It's gonna literally put them on the back burner. So I don't think that that would be the best idea for Nene and Mariah. Find a show based off of something that they enjoy doing and create it and work on it from that standpoint. But bringing in and saying, "Oh, bring them and let's do Love and Marriage Atlanta," I don't think that's a good idea whatsoever. Right. Now I agree with that. I'm tired of the same celebrities on the show. Girl, you got Kiki White get ready to come out with a show. You got now Tamika did address. I see somebody saying that bring Tamika Scott. Stephen E said bring Tamika Scott to the Atlanta Housewives. It sounds like Stephen that Tamika don't want to be on Housewives because she's been approached several times. And you know what I'm almost thinking that it is, Stephen? I'm almost thinking that it could be maybe her husband a little bit. And I also don't think that Tamika wants to go back down that road with Candy. I think she wants to keep her relationship with Candy a-okay because outside of these housewife cameras, she sees Candy all the time. You know what I'm saying? that's my personal opinion as far as why Tamika won't grace the screen. I think she wants to keep her relationships, you know, where it is. I get what you're saying, Stephanie, but I still don't think it's fair. It's not fair to bring, and hear me out again. Not saying that Nene and Mariah can't be back on TV, but I don't think it's fair to bring them in, create something that's already been established with people that we do not know to literally take their shine away. There, everybody on that franchise don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Tamika doesn't give housewife vibe. A lot of people disagree with that. A lot of people say Tamika do give or would like to have a housewife. Tamika don't have storyline good enough. How we know that though, Gabby? How we know that Tamika don't got a storyline good enough for TV? How we know that? Tiny as a friend of, I kind of feel like um yeah, cause Tiny is funny. Tiny is a key. That I ain't gonna hold you on that one. Tiny is a key. Yeah, she's about her family and she's about her business. So I feel like again, I think that the reason why Tamika doesn't come on is because again, I feel like she wants to keep that strong relationship with Candy. And I wouldn't blame it. If you got friends and there are also people too that you gotta see every day, you ain't really trying to mess up no relationships like that. What else is there for her? But Gabby, see, that's the thing. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to her sister, her mama, her husband. We don't know. We really don't know this stuff. What we saw on the R&B Queens of R&B was just something that we saw in the moment, but we don't really know what's going on by, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know. Okay. T.I. and them jokes, child. His jokes be going just like his jokes be just like Mama Tina Lawson, honey. Cause them jokes, that joke she told the other day, something I say, now that is definitely corny. I still say she doesn't give housewife vibe. I don't get fabulous from her. Andrew, do we get fabulous from any of these ladies though? I'm just asking. Are we getting fabulous? Are we getting fabulous from Sheree? Are we getting fabulous from Sonya? Are we getting fabulous from Drew? Are we getting fabulous from Candy? Are we getting fabulous? Are we getting fabulous from all these people? Fabulous, I think we're gone a long time ago. I watched 4 episodes and I was done of Atlanta this season. Um, all I know that Carlos should be ashamed of himself for Detroit. He really dropped the ball. Truly, it's a bore staring from the beginning. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can see that. I wasn't interested in I wasn't interested in Detroit. And I know somebody on, I mean, I know a couple on Detroit. I'm good though. If Candy leaves RHOA and does Candy in the gang, then we get a way for Phaedra Parks to come back. Somebody was mentioning that, but honestly, after seeing what Phaedra is gonna give on Married to Medicine, I'm Gucci. I don't want to see her bouncing back and forth. I'm not here for that because at some point it's gonna give inauthentic, right? Because here you have created a storyline to be over here on Married to Medicine. What type of storyline you gonna create to get back on the Housewives? I think I'm good with Phaedra. All Sheree has is a mansion, a honey that they say allegedly be on what the place called Airbnb allegedly. The only one Monty says they only one I would like is Drew. Understandable. Hey Megan, the drama on the escape show gave me a headache just for them not having a resolution. But I honestly don't think that they weren't given an opportunity also to. come with a resolution because it was a special. Listen. This is why I feel like production dropped the ball, right? Because we literally came off of the heels of the Queens of R&B show right into Candy. We knew the reason why Candy wasn't present at a lot of the events was because of her escape schedule. Why y'all ain't follow that around? Listen, follow these ladies, follow their accomplishments, follow what they doing. Do something. I don't know. I don't know. Phaedra is on Married to Medicine, right? This season production dropped the ball. She by Sheen could have been talked about big time. King is business too. Marlo didn't really have a storyline. Let me tell you something, Stephen E. Sheree, this is how you know Sheree don't really got it, right? Because do you realize people ate you up for not having your site and stuff up? And you want to cry and have a conversation with Candy when really in all actuality, if you really wanted to be that girl and you wanted to be the anchor of the show, you still could have ate Sheen up this season. But Sheree don't want to do that, yo. This is why I say again, why we want Sheree, why we want Sheree to come back. What Sheree gonna give up? Sheree is no anchor girl. You are crazy because she really could have ate off of that. She could have ate off of that. Every episode Tasha gave pushback. Well, and that's true. That's true. Um, some things you do there is no coming back from. She did uh, horrendous things to Candy, Kenya, and Nene, and she told flat out lies that caused irreparable harm to reputations. God, now, hey, I, I respect that. I respect that. Sheree is a disappointment. I agree with Nene. She isn't a star. No, and Sheree is not that girl. But again, they anticipated on Sheree coming this season being the anchor, being the one that could rally all the girls around, and she couldn't do it. Y'all remember that scene that when Kenya Marlo and Candy and Marlo and you know what the Gucci brunch or whatever the case may be, the Gucci brunch when Sheree did all that crying. Oh, you know, if me and Lisa Wu and Kim Zosiak, if we can get it together, I know these girls can get it together. Girl, run it back. What issue did you, Kim, Lisa Wu, and Deshaun look around everybody on mute actually really have that caused y'all to literally, I mean, you just had to squash all your differences. Girl, this is again, this is why I say Sheree, my patience with Sheree is thin, honey. It's thin, it's paper thin. It's paper thin. Sheree is not that girl, y'all. Yeah, all of us girls, if us girls can get it together, then if I can get these girls together, then I know I can get these other girls together. Girl, what are you talking about? What's the issue? What was the issue? This is why I Sheree and again, girl, production making you look stupid. Production again trying to make you look like that girl, and you not that, you just not that girl. Look around everybody on mute. Y'all, if y'all know that's a Beyonce challenge right now. If she go get Deshaun will eat that challenge up. And she ain't got to go from city to city trying to see. Deshaun will eat that challenge up. Cause that whole time at that OG dinner, all I seen Deshaun do was put a little piece of bread in her mouth and ain't say not one more. Simply Elegant won't go get me by Deshaun. I like Deshaun. I'm gonna be clear, y'all. I do like Deshaun, but honey, Deshaun don't talk. Ooh, Deshaun would eat up the mute challenge, baby. Um, I want to see really talented black people create a series about black chefs. Stephanie, get out of my head. I have said that time and time again. I ain't gonna give y'all no show ideas, but listen, I said that there need to be some type of like reality based shows about chefs instead of these competition shows. I'm just saying, y'all, could y'all see me on a show about some chefs? Could y'all see me on a reality show about chefs? Y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know. Let me know. Cause see, Stephanie, you on to something. You on to a little something. Do y'all think, do y'all think that the chef could survive on a show with some chefs? Now, but y'all gotta remember, you gonna have to bring somebody for me to challenge. Because I'll be like Kenya, baby. I will be bored. Okay, with a lot of people. So I don't want to be bored. I don't want to be bored. Give me somebody that we can do, something with. I'm just saying. Uh, Steven, you know why they dropped the ball on that? Because I don't believe that that was no surprise to Sheree. It wasn't no surprise to Sheree. Sheree knew about that girl. Y'all can't convince me that she didn't know. I'm just saying, Sheree knew about that. Sheree knew about that girl. Sheree knew about that girl. And you know what gave it all away is when she had that conversation with her daughter. Who decides to talk? What realistically? Come on now. Realistically, why is everybody around you asking probing questions? You're not gonna ask no probing questions, but then you gonna wait till you get your daughter in the scene and then literally ask all the probing questions about your alleged daughter. I believe Sheree knew about that. I could be wrong, but just in my opinion, allegedly, I believe Sheree knew about that girl. I saw some people come up in here. Hey to everybody, Aunt Natty. Who else in here? Tracy, Steven. Is it the Happy Sink? Did I say that right? Denise, Stephanie, Prosperity, Megan, Joyce, Tracy. Hey to everybody. Happy what today is? Hump day. Happy hump day. Um, yeah, Fefe, but she is still suffering consequences for her lies. Oh, you meant love Fefe. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, listen, I can't take nobody's opinion about that. Monty, girl, I don't know if you please don't take that wrong. I don't know if you're a girl guy. I apologize. I say girl all the time, but not you over talk about they need to pick up the Jaguar right store. Baby, don't you know that would be a mean documentary, okay? That would be a mean documentary, okay, by Jaguar, right, honey? Uh, but you know what, Monty? The funny thing is, if people don't realize, y'all do know Jaguar got her own sector in these YouTube streets, right? Not just people who talk about her, but baby girl got a whole sector of folks in these YouTube streets. It's crazy, okay? That was a good one though, Monty. I needed that comic relief right there. Um, let's see. Right, just simply go to the corner. Please go to the corner. I need for Melody and Kenya to do a show where Mel does the property preservation and Kenya does the renovating because both of that would be cute, Prosper. That would be cute. That would be cute. That would be cute. That would definitely be cute. I do think since Love and Marriage Husband has gotten out of what the show was originally meant for, I have said time and time again, and congrats to Mel with her line with Lord with Jay Bowling. I don't know how his name slipped my mind, but shout out to her for that. But on her new network, I think that would be definitely dope. Coming up with some type of show about the property preservation and renovate. Let me tell y'all, it's 171 of y'all in here. I have this thing where I'm gonna go on and tell y'all. This is like my guilty pleasure. What I do on the side when I'm not creating content or minding my business. So y'all, I like watching them like gut out houses and like renovate the inside of them. I be watching shows like that. And also too, y'all, listen, if the kitchen is ugly, I'm not watching the episode no more. That sounds crazy, don't it? But I don't like ugly kitchens. Your kitchen ugly, girl. I ain't watching your episode no more. I don't like ugly kitchen. But that's my guilty pleasure. I literally like watching stuff like that. So I think that would be dope. Anybody who is in that realm, I think that's amazing. Like, listen, as soon as I get my coins up, I will be taking that property preservation class. Okay. I'm almost done with my commercial insurance stuff. So you just wait. You just wait. You just wait. She can acquire the houses and Kenya can renovate them because we need to see the ladies in their element. I think that would be dope. The comeback group act like they can't do anything without male's approval. Child. But you know why though, Gabby? You know why? You know why? The guy that introduced Kenya to Mark would give you a run for your money, Chef Don. I would love to see you. Oh yeah, Stephanie, let's go. Let's go. Let's, let me tell you something, y'all. I'm talking right now, child. I keep telling y'all all the time. People always say, so there's there's this. I ain't gonna tell y'all what show because y'all have to go Google and stuff. And I said this the other day, y'all ain't to do none of that. But there used to be a show that I was a part of, and honey, it was the first few scenes, and they was like, Well, you asked for me to be on this show. I'm just trying to give y'all some tea, okay? I don't mean to be off topic, but will you be covering the controversy over the love in hip hop Atlanta? I absolutely will. And you know what? I'll talk about that right now. Okay, I'll talk about it right now because I can always cut it out of this particular video. So hold on one second. I'm kind of let y'all know what I feel about this. Hold on, let me remove this and we'll put it up here. All right, so there is a lot of rumbles in the jungles going on with the Love and Hip Hop from last night's episode. Do y'all remember when Spice had went live and she was in the airport and she was going off on Erica Mena? Well, she was going off on Erica Mena because Erica dumped the table on her. Now, I'm just let me just start out by saying this: they both wrong in my opinion. Okay. They both wrong in my opinion. Now, Erica went extremely far, in my opinion, but they were both wrong. Um, for me, look, I can't say that listen, I can't tell nobody how to react when their children are mentioned, right? And I feel like Spice went too far with that. I mean, I think anybody that discuss somebody's son not liking them and stuff like that on national TV, I think that's fine, right? But then we also say this too: you can't go and then not expect for someone to respond. to you in a certain way. Now, here's why I say that and again, this is just my opinion. We ain't got to fall out about it. I say that Erica went too far because, girl, you had already flipped the table. That was enough. Didn't you wish the girl had passed away? Didn't you turn around and call her a blue monkey? But then I mean a monkey. Did she say a monkey in a blue wig or a blue monkey? Whatever she said, she shouldn't have said it, right? But the thing that really pissed me off was Erica making the monkey sounds. Girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. And people are pulling up Erica's track record and having things to say. And you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a lot of the whole OG and Evelyn situation. That's not cool. That was not cool whatsoever to go that far. You know what I'm saying? Um, but initially, I think that they were both wrong. I do. I think that Spice could have. I mean, I understood Spice was heated in that exchange, but I do think that the son should have been left out. I do. But them slurs about monkeys and stuff, that's completely unacceptable. And especially coming from somebody like Erica Mena. Get out of here. So no, I wasn't here for that comment whatsoever. And I also think that she has a track record. People are pulling up receipts. People are pulling up stuff. Girl, you don't never get to go in. And let me also make something clear too. I don't care that Spice wanted to change her skin color. It really wasn't that was directed towards Spice. That was also directed toward a group of people. And we're just gonna be real about it. A lot of people were triggered, a lot of people didn't like it, but there are people, I think y'all be missing that, especially these folks on Twitter that want to go back and forth. Y'all be missing the fact that the ultimate reason, okay, is not only did she say this to Spice, but she said it on national TV, which means you're saying it to all of these people. So you can't be mad that more people got offensive about it. So there are a lot of people online calling for her firing. They want Erica Mena fired. Um, Spice took to her social media and posted, all of the times that someone has like mentioned Erica's son. And I just again, if we're gonna keep saying keep the kids out of it, keep the kids out of it, keep the kids out of it for real. Right? Saying that your son don't like you, that could hit a spot. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That probably could hit a spot. That could hit a sore spot. But again, girl, it makes no excuses for no monkey sounds, no calling nobody no blue monkey and all that kind of stuff. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. Yeah, her kids is half Jamaican. That's absolutely absurd. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. That's not cool. That's not cool. Chef Roble. I'm gonna say that man name wrong a million times. Y'all hit that like button. I don't know if y'all did that. Let me look. Yeah, I don't like people justifying the racial slurs either. I don't like it. I don't like that. And that's why I said I'm fair with it. Do I think that Spice was wrong for her comment? I do, but then do I think that uh uh this was completely out of line for Erica to be saying and to be making it? And it was the sound, it was the monkey sounds for me. It was the monkey sounds for me. That's what took me out. I was like, girl, RHOA needs to scrap everybody and take a year. Hold on, let me get back to what you're saying. Need to take a year. Did I read that or am I? Oh, here we go. RHOA, hold on. RHOA needs to scrap everybody and take a year to rebuild. Come back in a year or two if you're going to start over. I can agree with that. They definitely need to go on a hiatus. I do. I think they need to go on a hiatus, and there needs to be meetings and talks and all that stuff. Love and Hip Hop be on my TV, and I don't really be watching Um, but when she called her a monkey, I was like, what? Yeah, that was low. That was low. And again, there is absolutely no justification for going that low. There's no justification. There's none. I didn't like that whatsoever. And not like you ain't around a whole bunch of people with like, girl, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And if anybody that was around that was black that heard that and didn't feel no type of way, I'm gonna side eye you, honey. Bravo needs to rebuild Housewives show. Wait, Bravo needs that with all of the shows, rebuild every housewife show. I don't want to see fake kissing cousins either. Me either. Nobody is touching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, in my opinion. Monty, and I'm gonna have to agree with you. I got to agree with you. I mean, but truth be told, I think Beverly Hills is the highest rated housewife show. I mean, it just is what it is. Their production company is good. Their mix and mingle has always been good. I think Beverly Hills has always, in my opinion, okay, there hasn't been like casting issues with Beverly Hills because Beverly Hills still keeps it in the group. Beverly Hills still keep it with people that are real friends or know each other. You see what I'm saying? The formula for Beverly Hills is not the same formula for these other shows. Absolutely. They do bring in good ratings. And Miami was good too. Miami was good too. I'm hoping that even though they keeping the same production company, I'm praying that with them coming to Bravo, it don't do it. Okay. I agree, Monty. I agree. You know, the season where was it season 9? Was that the season with what's her name? They used to be in a what is her name? She left because of Brandy's allegations. What's her name? Why is it slipping my mind? No, not Lisa. Not Lisa. What's the other one name? Uh, Richards. Not Richards. God dog it. Denise. There we go. Denise. There we go. There we go. Denise. That's what I'm trying to say. I was like, Caroline Manzo is New York. I mean Jersey. Denise Richards. That's the name. Season 9, when that whole thing happened with Denise Richards, and she, to be honest, Denise wasn't even main cast that season, and Denise had clocked in, y'all. A lot of people weren't liking what Denise was doing, but Denise had really clocked in. And from my understanding, this season, her and Erica Jane are going to get into it a lot because Denise is making some appearances. So Denise is making appearances. Kim Richards is making appearances. Cynthia will be making appearances. Uh, and then we got some new girl. That new girl that they say her husband is he homophobic or something, transphobic or something like that. I ain't really got deep into his stuff, but they have said that he's consistently made comments that have been out of this world. So it'll be interesting. That's what I was gonna say. Just simply, season 9 was the panorama season for Beverly Hills, and after that season, they really came back with like, okay, we got to get this thing right. You know what I'm saying? So that was like one season that wasn't that enjoyable. I enjoyed the season because I feel like Denise clocked in, did her job, but it was mm, I would say a little bit of a lackluster season. Yes, Cynthia will be making appearances with Sutton. Cynthia will be making appearances with Sutton. Her and Sutton are good friends, and it looked like Candace and Sutton have become good friends from Potomac. It looked like Candace and Sutton have become good friends. Hey, honey, every time I look up, Candace and Sutton having supper somewhere. But I ain't gonna lie, I like that. I like when the housewives, and again, if I like when the housewife can cross over. You really enjoy this person. It's no competition. A little shade here and there, maybe in my interview or whatever the case may be. But girl, let's have lunch, let's have dinner, let's just eat. I like that. I like seeing the housewives cross over and enjoy each other. I like that. I like that because they all got a job to do. Cynthia's making appearances everywhere. Garcelle is back, honey. Garcelle is back. And I knew that this was going to happen, but I think part of the storyline for Garcelle will be, I think starting off is going to be that whole um the whole, what you call it, the all of the ladies are back except for Lisa Rinna. Yeah, all the ladies are back except for Lisa Rinna. Erica, um she just started her residency in Vegas and stuff like that. And they also said that Erica allegedly just got sued for $18 million for something. I'm gonna have to read that. Um, Diane was trash. Diana, whatever her name is, she was trash, in my opinion. That to me, y'all want to know the worst housewife in history? For me, would definitely be Diana. Diana was the worst housewife for me. So I didn't even consider her to be no housewife, girl. And I did not know that lady was pregnant and had no baby. Somebody got mad at me on Twitter because I asked, I mean, I don't know much about it, but I asked, did she possibly get a surrogate? I didn't know the lady was pregnant. So it wasn't no shade. And I wasn't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how y'all feel about men worrying about the womb and stuff like that. But I did not know that lady was pregnant. I think Jeannie, all from Salt Lake City, the one that had made them. Yeah, I didn't like her either, but I don't think I didn't get to experience her that much as I did. Well, because I wasn't watching Salt Lake City like that. But Diana, I couldn't do it. Garcelle and Sutton were friends on the show. Yeah, and they're really good friends now. They're good friends now. People say all the time, "Oh, it's just for TV." Same thing they say about Candy and Kenya. They don't think that people can have real friendships throughout these groups. But now I will go ahead and tell y'all this now. I wouldn't Don't be surprised if I think we're gonna get Dubai probably either the end of this year or like the beginning of the next year, because Dubai act, actually wrapped filming the same day. It was either the same day that Beverly Hills wrapped filming, but y'all know Beverly Hills came back out with the cameras to capture that Kyle stuff. I don't know if I think it was the same day as Married to Medicine, actually. I think they had wrapped Married to Medicine around the same time, actually the same day. And but I don't think we're gonna get Dubai until next year. Yes, Mary is coming back as a friend of to Salt Lake City. So I'll probably be tuned in because Mary is a key. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Mary is a key. Cynthia does housewife reviews on 2T's. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Um, Dubai, interestingly enough about Dubai, all the ladies are coming back except for Nina. Was it Nina? The one that was selling them, or is this no, it was Nina. The one that's selling them that was selling them fruitcakes. Do I like Dubai? I did. I did like Dubai. I did. Um, Not gonna hold you. I was reviewing Dubai and I don't really care for Caroline Brooks. Now I don't know how she gonna do season two, but I didn't really care for Caroline Brooks. And she kind of made me check out the show. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Probably them last few episodes because I felt like Caroline was always reaching for something. She's always reaching. Mary is Mary is something else, honey. Mary is something else. What's up, Ray Mail? How you doing? Y'all bless the platform. Y'all coming in here. Okay, let me since we talking about blessing the platform, let me say this real quick. I don't know who you are, okay? But to the person that keeps sending me and let's be clear, I only use this cash app for like my YouTube and stuff like that. Honey, stop sending me these requests. Some of y'all is over here requesting, and it ain't even like you asking for a refund on anything that you done donated to the channel. Now, I done had two people ask for their donation back, and respectfully, I have sent it back. Respectfully, I have sent it back because I don't never want nobody to be like, well, I blessed Chef with $50, but I was only trying to send him $5, and honey, I needed a refund. Okay, and I have screenshots to prove I refunded you back, baby, because I don't want nobody saying nothing. But this is crazy to me. I don't know why y'all keep sending these requests. I go in, look and see if you done ever sent me a dime, honey. I ain't never seen when you sent me that. I thought maybe it was a mistake. But girl, you did it more than once. So listen, when y'all bless the platform, see, I'm not a vile and evil person whatsoever. I'm not. I'm not. It's not a scam, honey. It's not a scam because the person is real. I did some research. The person is it's not a scam. It's a real person. I just don't want to put their business out there like that. But I'm just saying, you keep sending me these baby. Don't send nothing at all. Then you know what I'm saying? Cause girl, what we doing? I s- I oh, all donations are fine. Oh, well, honey. First they asked. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all what it was. So this person sent 25. Well, it's two things. One person sent $25, honey, and asked for a refund. And I said, but you know what? If I was a big if I was a big, I wouldn't have to give you nothing, babe. You know what I'm saying? But I don't ever want anybody to be like, oh well, I done sent Chef $25. I was trying to send him $2. Girl, you gonna get this whole $25 back. And if you decide to send $2 later on, then it is what it is. But at any time anybody has ever asked for a refund and it has happened several times, I've given it back out of respect because I don't need no issues. You ain't never gonna get to say the chef scam. Am I the only one that likes the new Roni? I need to give the new Roni a try. I ain't gonna hold y'all and pretend like I've given them an opportunity because I haven't. But I probably should because a lot of people keep saying it. That's game, just my opinion. What you mean? That's game asking for your refund? Oh, it could be game all you want to be. You ain't gonna never get to drag my name in no mud about no refund. Not about no $25, honey. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not gonna never get to go on nobody else's platform and say, I donated to Chef Don Don. I donated $25, and honey, he won't even give me my money back. And I asked him for a refund, and I need it so I can buy my daughter some diapers and Pampers and stuff like that. No, you're not gonna never get to use me for that. So I just, I'm just that type of person. And at first, again, I thought it was a mistake until they repeated it more than once. What's up, schoolboy? What it do? Oh, shout out to y'all for the cash app. Don't be asking me for no refund now. Thank you, Coach Leslie. Thank you, Coach Leslie. Don't be asking for no refund, okay? Can I have this, Coach Leslie? I just want to make sure. Can I have this? Can I keep it? Can I keep it? I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm good, honey. No refund. I don't know what be wrong with people, but I just I should put a no refund disclaimer. I, I, I could, y'all. I could, but I'm, you know, I'm just I ain't no person like that. You know what I'm saying? I was witnessing one time. I was watching a content creator. Now this was foolish. I was watching a content creator one time, right? And he was taking up donations, right? Listen, and that's why when y'all be saying I'm begging, I guess you call it what you want to call it, but this person was taking up donations, right? So he gets a cash app and he was like, wait a minute, did you mean to send that? Did you mean to send that? Right? Right, y'all, right. Listen, honey, that person had accidentally sent they said they was trying to send $110, honey, and sent that person a thousand one wait $1,110. Girl, I was like, oh, if you was not a great person, honey, you could kept all that and pay your rent, child. Could have kept it all, but that person done the right thing too. They gave it back. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's all it be about. Like I'm not about to be out here, you know, robbing nobody. I'm a beg so that people say I beg, and so I'm a beg. But if you ask for it back, I'm gonna give it back. Yes, honey. They were trying to say $110. And that lady said, oh my God, I'm gonna be put outside if I give you all of that. You better be careful. Because everybody is not, and you call her back and say, I accidentally sent $1,000 to somebody, they're gonna laugh at you. Okay, it's final transaction. Ain't about to, girl, no. Uh wait. Oh, thank you, Miss Vernica, for the cash app. Let's bump about them cash apps y'all just saying. Cause y'all had to do that. But I appreciate it. Let's bump about it. Honey. Now, Brittany, we're not gonna talk about the people that be cussing folks out. What about them people that get up here on YouTube? They beg you for $50. You send them $25 if you want to, honey. They gonna cuss you left and right, cuss you up and down, and then what y'all do? Y'all go right back to that cash app, open it up, and send 25 more times. No folks like to be talked to crazy. What it sound like to me. Malaysia right now. You saying Malaysia on Housewives? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I saw somebody say that yesterday. But Malaysia's not needed. See, we gotta think about basketball wild days. Malaysia is a girl that can dish it, but she can't take it. I don't care what y'all say. Malaysia can dish it, but she can never take it. Because Malaysia was originally a part of that whole takedown. Basketball Wives kind of started that whole takedown season stuff. And Malaysia was a part of that stuff. Y'all want me to cuss y'all out one good time? Run me my No, I'm just playing. Run me a cash app, you honey. The way them people be cussing folks out, I don't see how y'all do it. I don't. honey, they be done just called you uh uh all kind of B's and H's and all kind of stuff. I gotta watch my language, but all kind of stuff. And here y'all go. I see a super chat for $500. Girl, not you giving them $500 because they just cuss you out. So let me cuss y'all out. See what y'all gonna do. What's up, Omar? What's up? What's up, Tasha? How you doing, Tasha? I feel like I hadn't seen you over here in a while. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, hold on, y'all. Is y'all at work or y'all at home? It is 4:55 on the East Coast. So it's getting ready to be that time for folks to get off work now. Yeah, they say I bullies people into giving cash apps, honey. I beg so much. That's what they said. Honey. Ain't gonna be a day I ain't gonna get up here and beg. I'm just let y'all know that now. I take pride in my work. Y'all, I was busy today. And again, I ain't had no sleep. I dropped 2 videos earlier today. And one, I mean, in this live right here. Okay. So basically what we talked about here, we talked about the housewives, talked about this possible reboot, honey, uh, and all of that stuff. So I think at this point I'm at work. It's your show, why not? Yeah, it's my show. And then also too, Tasha, I put a lot of work into a lot of stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't just get up here and press that go live button. I don't know what people be thinking, but it ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm at home caring for my mom, which is my job. Well, I am praying for you, Tasha. Um, I like to send well wishes to caregivers because caregiving is a task. Okay, so shout out to you for taking care of your mother. A job I love, honey. Yes, indeed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do anything to have that little moment back, honey. Uh-huh. Take care of my queen. Okay, now let's get into this. Again, Manetta did an interview with House of Aaron yesterday, right? And during this interview, they talked about several different things. And she talked about her and Neo's situationship, right? They asked her, pretty much about the cheating allegations. Honey, this is what Manetta had to say. Hold on. I think the people been out here windmilling for Manetta and don't even know what they were windmilling about. But listen to this.
Yeah,
He was cheating.
well, he wasn't ready.
Okay.
So yeah, we cheated together, if that makes sense. And then it just wasn't enough. And I was like, well, no, I didn't sign up to do
Wait,
this every
we
day.
cheated, so you cheated.
No, baby. I mean, like we did things together. So it's not cheating if you're involved with it. Yeah, like the little,
Oh,
hey
okay.
y'all, she classy, but she got the other side when
Okay.
she want it.
A lady in the
And
street.
whatever it gonna be. Yeah,
And
maybe.
whatever in the
Hi,
street.
maybe. Hi. Anyway,
Wow.
so no, but like honestly, I'm just very multifaceted, and that's where I was at that time. But it's became a problem when you want that, a lot. Like
That
maybe I'll give you maybe twice a year, but or
it was
3
like
times. But it's like,
too much for
oh,
you.
yeah, it was too much. I'm like, oh, if you want that, you don't want me. It was making it seem like I'm not enough. And
Wow.
and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I grew up with a loving father, thank God. And
Well, Manetta, this is what I got to say though. This is what I got to say though, Manetta. This is what I got to say though. You know, I don't know what it is, but I think y'all tell too much of y'all business, okay? Because then when stuff start coming back and start coming back at you, then we a little confused as to what's tea, right? Um, y'all know what she trying to say. In the words of the bishop, don't be DMing me about no twosomes and threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes. That's what it sounded like to me was taking place, and it sounded like by what she's saying that he Neo like that stuff. and she wasn't here for it every day. But listen, when you open that stuff up in a relationship, you gotta understand that the possibility, girl, if you thought that she's saying, oh, it wasn't cheating because we was doing it together, but it sounds like he was doing it by himself too, or doing it all. Girl, Mayetta, Mayetta, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to listen to that interview. After you hear that interview, you probably gonna be like, now Mayetta, girl, which is a lot of stuff that wasn't really quite making a lot of sense to me. But girl, okay. I mean, so you saying that Neo really actually ain't cheat, but what happened with the whole crystal thing? So, I'm not repeating that. You have rules from the beginning for it to work. Yeah, you do. You do have to have rules from the beginning, and you could tell that he wasn't about the rules. He was just slanging it, just doing what he wanted to do. Clearly, I mean, he ended up with Crystal. So, I mean, okay, my
loving mother. So, I know my self-worth, even though we can lose it because, baby, I lost myself after, the breakup and, having kids because my parents, before she passed, they would have been married for 50 years, and that's all I saw. So that's all I wanted, you know? And so I was devastated. That's
You
what it
gotta
is.
educate me.
Yes, honey.
He was cheating.
Okay, so y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Again, my other girl. Um, okay. And I'm also just listen to the interview, y'all. It's over there on House of Aaron. Listen to the interview. Let me know what you guys think about that interview, because need to the honey to the honey. Make sure you check out this video. Cease and desist, honey. They are serving cease and desist. Bambi served Mama D with a cease and desist, honey, and she used Carly Red to do it. Okay. We also discussed Tamika giving us an update about her life, uh, things with her mom, her sister, and her that sex tape situation. We talked about Boosie. Now I do got to do an update on Boosie because Boosie and his daughter responded, honey. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna do no update on Boosie. Here's my update on Boosie. Get your ass off the internet. Period. That's just all I got to say. Y'all doing too much for the internet. Too much. Too much. Too much in my opinion. Y'all ain't got to come grieving all your grievances online, and then you so comfortable with putting it out there that you admit that you threatened to blacken your daughter's eyes several times. I need them to get off of TV with that. To get off the internet with that. And then we talked about Funky Dineva. Now, Omar, you don't know who Funky Dineva is? We talked about Funky Dineva. There is a petition to remove him from Fox Soul. I'm a fair person, so I will provide that link in the description box of that video so that you guys can go check that out. We also talked about this alleged RHOA producers are receiving death threats. Okay, it's alleged that they are receiving death threats. I did see some people come in here and saying they need to see proof. But I'll say this. I'll go on record to say this. Because I have been a victim of someone who has received death threats repeatedly, I don't condone any of that. I don't. It's a show that they don't know us as fans. They don't know us out here. And we can say that we sound like a broken record saying it, but I don't condone the death threats thing. I don't whatsoever, because again, I've been there behind a reality show and it ain't worth it. Okay. So I can only imagine what them folks is over there doing. Now, Eric, girl, I think you should just done what you been doing, which was ignoring us, because you saying what you said, it just making people dig into whatever you do. They digging into it, and that's just what that is. They are now allegedly saying that um Candy, Sheree, and Kenya could be coming back. I don't know how true that is. I don't know the sources, other than the Jasmine brand did post this stating that they had an exclusive source. So y'all, that's pretty much what this video was about. That's what we talked about here. I was gonna do like a video because I wanted to also update you guys on this Bravo lawsuit. Um, with Bethany Frankel. It really just whew, I don't even know what word I want to use here. It's so crazy to me how people can go up for Bethany Frankel and what she out here doing. But you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'll do it in another video. I'll do it in another video because I'll be here all day talking about that lady. Um, it just it seems like what she do, it ain't frowned upon, but what everybody else do, it is frowned upon. She can dog walk the whole entire network and it'll be okay. I can't deal with it. I can't. But I am gonna give you guys an update because I did report on the initial lawsuit or the let me rephrase that and say the initial complaint. Okay. Listen, y'all bless the platform. Now listen, I appreciate all blessings sent their way. I do. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you know right now. You send something over, don't be asking me for no refund now. Don't be asking me for no refund now. Okay? Okay, in my Dr. Heavenly voice. Don't be asking for no refund. All donations are final. All sales are final. Don't be asking for no refund. Is y'all gonna ask for a refund? Because honey, yes, join the membership, join the Patreon. Also, get your goalies. You all know that there's an alleged new variant out, and we need to be up on our health. So make sure if you're having issues sleeping, or regardless, right? Also, too, I wanted to do this. On our way out, okay, on our way out, I want us to put green hearts in the chat just for mental stability because that has been like that's been the go-to this whole week is mental health, right? So can y'all put some green hearts in the chat as we uh, understand that mental health is serious and it's okay not to be okay. But I want to encourage everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like I really want to encourage you all to keep on pushing, keep going. I promise you're gonna get to that mark. You got this thing. You got this thing. Hang tight. Hang tight. It may not look like it, but hang tight, and I promise you're gonna be all right. I promise you. I promise you. If you need assistance, whatever that may be, if you need resources for your mental health in whatever area you may be in, y'all know the phone number is 988. If you are feeling also like you are wanting to just, you know, quit life, I'll put it that way. Make sure you call that number. Make sure you call that number. And again, I'm just praying for everyone's mental health because there's people going through stuff throughout this world. And again, I just want to let you know that you're not alone. Hold your head up high. I promise it's gonna be okay. Keep pushing, keep fighting. And the only thing that the people can say about you is what? You tried. Okay. Period. 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 Pool. Period. Pool. Okay. I said what I said. Anyway, I just want to encourage y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel. If you are not subscribed, we are on our way to 8K. And guess what? Our 8K celebration is going to be fall. Okay, it is going to be fall. So be ready for that celebration. All right, we are almost there. With that being said, y'all, check out the other videos on the page that I did earlier today. I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you all for the cash apps and the love that you guys sent over. And with that being said, also too, those of you that are in Patreon, thank you. Thank you. Y'all know why. All right. With that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Check out this trailer for tomorrow's episode that will be dropping at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. of Hot Topics with Chef Donna and friends. With that being said, stay cool, stay blessed, and much love. Y'all put them green hearts in that chat, all right? All of our mental health is important. All of it. Okay. We need to address our mental health. So put them green hearts in the chat as this trailer is playing. I said what I said now. Bye, y'all.
How much this means to me to be here. Like, I literally put this on my vision board, right? That's real nasty of you to say something like that.
Seven. I'm not setting it. I'm not. So, we Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But either way it go, it is what it is. But
I'm gonna conduct myself in a certain way, and I'm thinking, baby, the way Erica was acting, standing on somebody's couch,
absolutely deserve with them feet looking like that,
right.
Just again, you don't have room. Now, I also feel like this. People were saying, "Well, what about the hypocrisy?"
Oh my goodness.